Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Sorry for the little hiatus, but hopefully this long-ass thrift vlog makes up for it. We are starting off at one of my favorite vintage places with one of my favorite people. Bonnie and I are at Waverly Antiques Bazaar, and it's busy as hell, but we are going to persevere regardless. If this ceramic cross wasn't this gross yellow, it would be coming home with me, but alas, it is a gross yellow. And here we are. I found a tooth-related thing already. It was $12 and it holds pencils, so it's absolutely coming home with me. I stocked up on candles from my favorite vendor. This scent has a chokehold on me at the moment. I love this person's booth. They always have such gorgeous vintage gems from like the 50s to the 90s. Unfortunately, sometimes their pricing is really off. Like this fur jacket that I thought was real was $280, but it was obviously very fake when you actually looked at it up close. The 70s dresses are always so beautiful. I wish that I had an unlimited budget whenever I came here. Lord help me if I buy any more slip dresses though. Oh my god. I think this was another pricing mishap in my opinion because the tag said that it was antique and it was priced at $75, but I don't think they had tags and synthetic material like this in 1920. I actually do regret leaving this jacket behind because it was absolutely a showstopper. I really did fall in love with it, but I don't think I could spend $150 on a jacket right now, especially when I have 5 gorgeous coats waiting to be worn in my wardrobe. Now that I'm single, it's also come to my attention that I can just get married 15 times to satisfy my obsession with wedding dresses. I cannot wait to be a 15-time divorcee and wear all of my dream dresses to all of my weddings. I need to start wearing more color, like I actually do. Even though black is still the best color to me, I'm really missing out on a lot of pieces like these because they are just too bright for what I normally go for, and I feel like they don't match anything in my wardrobe, so I always avoid them. There was a whole rack of kind of DIY'd vintage pieces like this. I really love the style, but then I realized that I can probably just make this myself with some doilies. I was about to leave this section, but these stunning pearlescent lace-up shoes caught my eye, and thank God they did. They are phenomenal, and I actually don't have any light-colored shoes, so these would be a perfect addition to my collection. This red velvet dress was very me, but I could tell that it was going to be a little bit too small. I thought I would try it on anyway. I was actually really surprised to see that this lamp was $165. I feel like that's a relatively fair price, and most things here are very overpriced, so I thought it would be at least $300. I then found some adorable little stethoscope cufflinks. I do not wear cufflinks, so these were a pass. Bonnie has one of these cat clocks and she tried to get me to buy one of them, but that was before I realized that they were brand new and selling them for $200, so no. Love this little guy. Don't know what he is, but I wish him well. I also love finding antiques like this where they're dedicated to a loved one. Like, I want to buy this and put a photo of my dog in it. That's amazing. Everything was just so ornate and detailed back then. We have truly lost so much whimsy and craftsmanship because of capitalism. Like, we need to go back to this style, please. Bring back Art Nouveau. And then I spotted this fruity little Piero guy. Oh my god, I love his little pink outfit, and he's holding a mask. Oh, he needs to be mine. I sifted through all the postcards from the 1900s, and holy shit, this guy wrote an essay on the back of this card. I actually couldn't tell where the letter started because it was so full. These may not be medical tools, but they are some really useful tools that we just don't use anymore, such as this button hook and a glove stretcher. These stunning Italian leather boots were too small and too expensive for either of us, but holy shit, they were gorgeous. I feel like this huge candelabra might be a little bit too big for my apartment, but believe me, if I owned an actual house, I'd be buying this in a second. These little pinup style shoes were so cute, but when I tried them on, my foot kept falling out of the back of them, so they were a little bit too big for me, but they're definitely giving like Dita Von Teese vibes. Once again, if I had a big house to bring home stupid shit like a life-size dog sculpture and just like put it in the middle of my lounge room or something, I would definitely do it. I've actually never seen a Tiffany style lamp like this where the entire thing is made out of glass. It looked very Art Deco. This is kind of a fit check. I don't know how to wear this crochet bonnet yet because I just bought it, but it's time to try on a few things and then check out. This dress was in fact too small as I suspected. If I wanted to be like super revealing, I could just leave it unbuttoned and say that it has a keyhole cut out, but my tits were basically falling out, so no. The shoes fit so nicely. I love that they're pointy and they have the lace-up detail. It makes them look a little witchy rather than the bridal shoe that they are. But oh my god, it was so hard to walk on this uneven concrete. But I was actually very annoyed that they fit me because I knew that I would have to spend the money on them. This was my haul. Wow, looking so aesthetic. And everything was actually 20% off for Easter, so absolute score. Off to Bonnie's to get my nails done. This was my inspiration for this set. It isn't very cohesive at all. It's just random stuff I found on Pinterest. So let's see how they turn out. We then took a break to watch Michael Jackson's Moonwalk. This movie was so ridiculous. I was so confused. I was dying of laughter. What was the vision here? I don't know. Anyway. Okay, I'm home now. It's been a couple of days because I had to work. No surprise there. I have been working so much lately, so that's why I haven't been able to really film anything. I haven't been thrifting. I did buy a few things off Depop though that have arrived, so I will show you guys those in like a little bit of a haul in a bit. But first I wanted to do my makeup because I have a hair appointment in a few hours and then I have my night shift right afterwards. So I'm getting my hair cut and like re-dyed to be like the red. I've been letting it wash out on its own and like grow out because I want it to be longer. And I noticed that if I stopped adding the dye to it, then it would grow faster. So it kind of like overnight just went like poof, and like got really long. And I want to do a bit of a different haircut and I'm a little bit nervous to do it. I don't know if it will suit me. So I want to do my makeup so then I at least feel a bit more confident. So I am about to do my makeup, but before that, I want to do an unboxing of a package that just arrived. I have been waiting on this package for a long time, and I think that because it took so long to arrive, the person who I bought it from threw in some extra goodies for me. So I'm very excited to open it, and I was gonna wait until I had like full face of makeup and I could do like my haul with all my thrifted stuff and also unbox this for you, but I'm so impatient and it's sitting right here, so I just want to show you guys what I got. So like a few weeks ago I ordered a taxidermy piece from this small business, Lepidora. It's just this one girl who is making all of these framed pinned bugs and taxidermy pieces and like extra little things, and I got one of her taxidermy pieces. There was a bit of an issue with getting it shipped over, I think, and I was a bit stressed and I kept messaging her being like, hey, update, because I really like fell in love with this piece, so I didn't want anything bad to happen to it. I just wanted it to be in my hands. And yeah, I think there are a few other things in here because the piece that I got is not this big. This is a gigantic box in comparison to what I got. Okay. I think that this is the thing that I actually bought. And then this side is like other stuff I did not get. Oh my god, is that a whole... I think she gave me an entire framed bug. So, little frame. I can see something in there. A little bug, perhaps. Ooh. Oh my god. Can you guys see that? It's a little like blue bee. Hello? Oh, she's adorable. I can add her to the wall up here. Oh my god. I'm so excited about this. Holy shit. Okay, so that's something I got for free. That's crazy. Okay, I feel like I might have ordered this, but I can't remember because I was just like so obsessed with the thing that I bought. So this might be free or this might have been ordered. Honestly, can't remember. It's a snake skin. Oh my god. And it's got some little plants in the back of it. Classic. And then another, is this oh my god. Is this another framed bug? Ooh. Oh my god, a little like jewel beetle? It's like a little green beetle. She's adorable. Oh my god, okay, I can't believe she just gave me 2 completely free, like entire framed bugs. That's insane. Okay, I gotta check if there's anything else in here. I don't think so. Oh my god, my baby. I wanna cry right now. This is what I bought. This is what I fell in love with. I need some names for her, guys. Actually, I need 2 names. Oh! Oh my god, little babies. Oh, they're 2 little ducklings. Well, it's 1 duckling with 2 heads. I love her so much. That's so beautiful. I think I need 2 names. Maybe some like old lady names. Who is that? He just burped in my face. I'm going to put all of these away in a high, safe place. Brilliant work from the girl who owns this company. Very generous. She did not need to give me any free things at all. I was not expecting that. So that's literally amazing. Please go check out her Instagram. She makes some really cool shit. What else can I say? Okay, I'm gonna start doing my makeup now. I probably won't film all of this for you guys, but I'll film until I can't be bothered anymore and I want to watch The Pit instead. And I'll give you guys like a little update, I guess, on my life. I've been working a lot lately, but also Beau has now officially moved out. We have a very good friendship now and we still talk to each other every day. Oh, Addie's just buried himself. What are you doing? And we will be sharing custody of Addie, of course, because I wouldn't take that away from him. I don't think I have really any other updates. I've never lived alone before. Kind of excited, but also very scared. Oh, I'm finally on a medication to help treat my extremely painful periods. And I'm looking into getting an iron transfusion in the next couple of weeks to see if that makes any difference because my iron levels are so ridiculously low. And also I have a thing called PMDD. So it's premenstrual dysphoric disorder. I've had it for years, but it feels like it is getting much worse all of a sudden. Basically every time I get my luteal phase, so in my cycle you have your 4 phases, and luteal phase is when you get the most progesterone, and every time I hit my luteal phase I literally feel like I'm going to die. I'm so depressed, I'm so exhausted, I'm really mean to everyone. It is like I get a mini hit of severe depression all of a sudden, and it's just because my hormones are super imbalanced. So I'm very, very glad that I'm going to be sorting that out as well, because that has made my life a living hell on top of already having painful periods and you know, issues with endo and stuff, as I've come to learn. So I'm very glad that I'm now going to hopefully be a normal person for once. I know this is kind of like a vlog, so I figured that I could talk about this stuff here, and it feels like every time that I want to do a makeup look that I'm just like, it's time to trauma dump on everyone. I'm gonna watch The Pit and I'll see y'all soon. Okay, this is the makeup that I've decided to go with. I've done like a little frosty kind of 80s blue moment because my nails are frosty and blue, and I've done the dots to match up with my polka dots as well. Real quick, I'm gonna run you guys through some of the stuff that I got of Depop recently. I haven't actually tried on a couple of the things that I got. I recently got this off of Depop. It's like a fake girdle skirt. I would love to have a real one, obviously from like the 1920s or whatever, like an antique one, but they're always in really terrible condition or not my size, and like $200. And I found this much lower quality one, and this was literally $5. So I was like, well, yeah, it's not gonna look as like high quality as a real one or a vintage one, but like I think I can still make it work, and I think it will still look cute. And I thought that it was gonna have on the like little suspender kind of straps here, I thought these were gonna be really terrible quality, but they're actually solid silver, like metal. Ooh, okay, all right. The back is just kind of plain. I think I will need to zhuzh it up a little bit with some accessories and things, and I'll have to pick like a cute top to go with it. I really like the suspenders. I don't know why there's so much ribbon. This massive knot here, and I might need to adjust it so then it's a bit bigger around my stomach here, but it really is like a bodycon kind of skirt. I feel like with a real vintage girdle it would really suck everything in, whereas this is just kind of like showing my curves, and I can make it look a bit more vintage if I want to, and I can accessorize it a bit more. I can wear it underneath something so it just has the little suspendery things sticking out, which I think are the cutest aspect of it. The next thing that I got is so revealing, it's not even funny. I did try this on the other day when it arrived, and I was like, whoa, okay. I thought it would be a little bit less sheer than that. I might have to wear something underneath it, which is fine. I'll probably end up wearing things underneath it when I wear it out anyway. I mainly got it because, well, it looks cool as fuck, obviously, but it has this like painted on kind of cross on the front, and I actually have a dress that has a really similar detail to it, and I love that dress. So I thought, oh my god, what if it's from like the same brand or same collection or something? That's really cool. But I found out it's different brand, and they are slightly different, but that's all right. I might just have my Trent Reznor sensor bar locked and loaded. Okay, this is the dress. As you can see, it's very short, very small. It's got these like spaghetti straps on it that makes it even more revealing. I will definitely be censoring things. You can see my like entire leg is out. Yeah, I feel like I will definitely be layering this over the top of a skirt at least. And I will have to get some pasties. I do have some pasties actually. Let me get them. These are the only pasties that I currently have, and honestly they would probably fit the vibe. They're leather with studs in them. I don't know why I bought these. I got them when I was with Bonnie, and I was like, this is so cool, but I don't know how to wear them. Anyway, they would be kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I could just sew them on. I feel like that's pretty cool. But no, I definitely do need to get some actual pasties that are like skin toned. And this is the red dress that I kind of thought of when I found this on Depop. As you can see, they both have the like cool edgy painted cross. Anyway, I love this dress. I think it's really cute, and I think this one's really cute too. I just need to find a way to style it so that my whole body isn't hanging out. I also got this little sailor hat. I know that sailor hat's having a big moment right now, but I really struggle with finding hats that actually suit me. So when sailor hats came out of the woodworks, I was like, oh, that's really cute. And I feel like that might suit me a little bit more than some of the things I've been trying. And so I got this little black sailor hat. It came with this little white bow stuck onto it, and I just put a couple of pins on it. I think I'm gonna keep adding pins to it. You guys would have already seen this in my little come through with me at the beginning, but I got this little crocheted bonnet. I have been looking for a crochet or like a vintage bonnet for ages. I know I talked about like 1920s skull caps in my last Pinterest board deep dive video, and so when I found this one I was like, oh, that's adorable. It's always so good when things that you actually have been wanting for ages like start trending, because you know that there are going to be people who buy it for the trend, but then for people like me, I'm just like, oh my god, I've been wanting this for so long, and now it's finally accessible to me, and it's like affordable, and I can find them everywhere. I think I might keep this on for my photo shoot that I want to do. I think I'm going to also wear my new pearlescent beautiful bridal shoes. These are definitely giving a more witchy vibe, which I really love. They have that Victorian lace up like super narrow feel to them, which is really cool. You guys get the gist? Okay, this is my bathroom. Yeah, it's relatively clean for the first time in a long time. Little station here, but I've got the tooth holder here. I was going to use it to hold some of my makeup brushes, but because it is white and plastic, I didn't want to get any makeup on it and then like have it stained by accident. So I've kind of used it as a toothbrush holder. This is like my travel toothbrush because I use a electric toothbrush for everything. I've got like one of my eyebrow razors and my like pimple popper. I'll find more aesthetic things to put in this, I promise. And then I also put this perfect little glass fan here. This has just been sitting in my kitchen for ages and it doesn't do anything, but it fits in this corner so perfectly. I put my hair ties and a little tailbone as well from, I think, a lizard that I found. Anyway, whatever. And then I've got this little clown. I love him so much, and I think that him being pink and white perfectly ties in with my towels. This is upside down, but you get the gist. And I also have another little Piero in here as well. But yeah, I don't know if I'll keep him in here, but I thought that he did tie in with everything really nicely so far. So, but yeah, that's my bathroom, and that's what I've done with the two other things that I got. Okay, well, I'm going to get changed and take some photos, and then I have to go head off to my hair appointment. And let's hope and pray that this haircut actually looks good on me. Okay, I have arrived at work and I have no clue how to feel about my hair, honestly, but I don't have time to think about that because I have to lock in for 10 hours and then I will see y'all in the morning/afternoon. All right, it's like 3 p.m. now. I kind of just woke up, obviously, because I went to bed at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I'm just trying to trim some of my hair because I woke up and I was like, I'm actually so ugly. And it might just be that my face is breaking out again and I'm just not used to it. And I'm sure that that's most of it. But I know that the sides were kind of annoying me yesterday when I was wearing my glasses. It feels like they were too full. So I'm trying to kind of thin it out and crop it a little bit and make it so that it kind of comes in like that. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting ready for all of my friends to come over.
We have some honorable mentions. I guess we'll hear. Oh yeah, I'm bad.
Hello, I have returned. It's been a few days. I've done all of my overnight shifts and I finally have a day off, and I was expecting to be really sick today because that's normally what happens if I work a bunch where I get really exhausted and then I have a day off. That's normally when my whole immune system crashes, but I don't feel it as bad right now. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go thrifting. I need to go to an actual thrift store. I need to go to one of my usual Savers or something. I need to spend 7 hours there. And if I can't find anything there, then I need to go to the next one. And then if I can't find anything there, I need to go to the next one. So I want to spend an entire day thrifting. I'll see y'all at Savers. Oh, my beloved Savers, how I have missed you. I haven't been thrifting at a real thrift store in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe, I want to say. Starting off strong in the DVD section, I found more concert videos from Placebo, Muse, and Metallica. I'm gonna give the Placebo one to Bonnie and Metallica one to my dad. There are a few clowns here too, but this one was not my style. It's like a weird drunk clown for some reason. And unfortunately, I thought this Piero was a bit too big to fit in my house. I just don't know where I would put him. This is such a specific find, but I've actually been looking for like a pretty ornate kind of pitcher to use to wash my dog, because I have been using a mug to like pour water over him in the bath. So this vintage foot washing set is literally perfect. On to clothes now, and they have a really cool JJ's dress. I put it in the cart even though I don't think I would wear it, but we're gonna carry her around to see if I change my mind. This dress was promising at first, but the material definitely felt like fast fashion quality and it had no tag, so that also tells me that it was fast fashion, so I left her behind. I spotted this adorable layered tulle skirt and instantly knew that she would be coming home with me. It was so poofy and dramatic. I'm such a button whore. I love pieces with lots of buttons down them, or if they look kind of fetish weary, I love them. So this pencil skirt just had to be tried on. This one was very 80s with the stripes and the big bow, but I don't think that it would suit me, especially with the length. If it was like a little mini skirt, maybe. I don't know if these are even cute, but they're low-waisted mini shorts, and I'm going to try them anyway because they're from the Veronica's brand. I was also very sad to find that these studded shorts were too small for me. They were giving 2010s and I love that. In the shoe section, I found more stuff that was too small, like these studded shoes and some adorable kitten heels, but they were both a size 5. Another huge Piero spotted. Oh my god, he was beautiful, but if they're behind the counter, that means that they're probably going to be over $50. I can sniff out Jeffrey Campbell shoes anywhere. I knew that these were the 2011 back off wedges. I had these saved to my Depop cart actually, and they were just here waiting for me. I don't know what size they are, but when I tried them on, they actually did fit me really well and they were comfortable to walk in, so I knew that we would be purchasing today. Okay, well, I purchased the boots on the spot and I felt like I could go straight home after that because it was a successful day, but no, we will continue. I also found this flowy princess dress with a 70s tag on it. Not quite my color, but I think I would try her on anyway. I also adored this light coat that looked like a 1960s bed jacket for like a luxurious old lady. This lace button up is from a weird brand. I actually have something from them and I really like it, so I thought it would be cute to try on at least. I do not like this dress and it was too big for me, but it definitely had like a nun adjacent neckline and sleeves, which is cool. I was trying to do an outfit check, but I actually had so many clothes in there with me that you couldn't see anything, which is really the opposite of a problem. Now, starting out with this peach 70s dress, it was too small around the waist and I really don't think this color looks good on my skin tone, so we'll be putting her back. I actually loved the bed jacket type thing. It was giving old lady, but in a very cool chic way. I thought it'd be a perfect like summery spring layering piece, but then the price tag. Oh my god, was I in shock. This wasn't even like a notable brand or anything. Why do they keep doing this to me? Anyway, the shorts and lace up top were way too loose and baggy. I did not purchase. And then the skirt was the opposite, where it was way too small, so the only saving grace was hopefully going to be the tulle skirt, and to my surprise, it actually was from the brand Lace Made. I've always wanted something from this brand. They're way too expensive for me to afford, but I realized that this actually wasn't a skirt. It was a botched dress that someone had cut up, so the zipper didn't work. I did really like it, and I think it would fit me. All it needs is a new zipper, so I will take her home and see what I can do. I said a final goodbye to the vintage jacket and checked out my items. I was so happy about those boots. Oh my god. Okay, I finally got to do a fit check in this little weird op shop before stumbling onto this insane vintage store that was all Y2K, like Bratz style. I was in awe of everything in here. Even though some of it isn't really like specifically my style, they had such amazing curated pieces and all of their decor was so nostalgic. But I didn't look through everything here because the second I walked in, I was like, okay, no, I have to come here with Bonnie. She would actually die. But right next door, there was another eclectic looking vintage shop. It kind of looked like a very cluttered thrift store, so I was a bit surprised at how expensive things were, but I could still look. They had a huge shoe collection and I really loved this polka dot top. I carried it around until I realized it was on sale for $30. Absolutely not. They had a whole rack of vintage sleepwear too, so I was in heaven. But again, those prices, they were upwards of $70, and I feel like I could find most of these at Savers. I did love looking around though, and then Jeff and I went to get ice cream from this super weird place that has flavors like green apple and iceberg lettuce, or blue cheese, roasted fig, and brown sugar. I decided to not go too crazy though. I got burnt caramel and Oreos, and Jeff got buttermilk pancakes. So it's obviously the next day and I'm absolutely exhausted. I just kind of got up and it's 2 p.m. So since Bo moved out, I haven't like vacuumed everything properly or like put away some things that are just kind of sitting on the floor from when he was moving and stuff like that. So I really need to do like a proper clean. But then later on, I will be taking you guys with me to go pick up a vanity that I got or that I'm getting off Marketplace. I have my breakfast, lunch here. Let's just say it's lunch. It's basically lunch and dinner. Oh my God, I truly look like I have a bald spot when I do that. Anyway, boring day. I'm going to lock in and clean, and then I'll show you guys the vanity that I got. Okay, it's here. I got the vanity and it's actually just by miracle that this vanity is standing, honestly. But the girl on Marketplace kind of lied to me a little bit. She said it was in a little bit better condition than it actually is. She was like, oh, there's one leg that's a little bit unstable. You might just need to like glue it, or like you might need an extra screw or something. I was like, that's fine. When Jeff came over to help me like lift it back up, the leg entirely came off. Like this leg on the side here just completely came off. And she said that it is about 80 years old. She said, I would have loved to restore it and put some love into it, but I have children, so I can't do anything. And I was like, great. Adding that to my never-ending list of why I'm never having kids, thanks. I will do some styling of this, and then I think we're gonna wrap the video because I'm very tired. So first thing I'm adding is this gorgeous green table runner, and then a dark red pencil organizer for all of my makeup brushes. I need to collect more doilies. This dark wood is just like screaming for crochet doilies. My beloved Deerfoot needs to be included. She is one of my prized possessions. I would love if this diva from the 1910s would watch me do my makeup every day. This is the one that I got from the vintage market, and I think I will collect more of these portraits too. I have a couple and they're really cool. It is looking a little bit bare, but I will keep collecting and adding things to it, of course. I think I need some extra light, so I'm gonna put this Tiffany lamp here. I adore this lamp and I got it for $20. Just to decorate, I'm gonna put my veterinarian speculum here. Love her, along with some frames I hope to fill with pictures of Rocky and Addie. I'm also hanging a rosary off the mirror and adding some extra things like my snake skin that I just got. I have some human teeth, a Pierrot head, and this antique face cream that I got. And I think we're done for now. Let me know in the comments if you guys want a house tour at some point too. I would love to show you around when everything comes together. Let's wrap up the video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, then give the video a like. And if you liked me, then feel free to subscribe to my channel. But nobody is holding a cranial trophene to your head, so you really don't have to if you don't want to. But if you do choose to, then I will see you all in the next one. Okay, bye.